Apex Legends got an update and there's a new character on the screen.
Oh, yeah, and it got a battle pass, which I heard is really grindy.
Is
oh
it really?
boy, it's doing the worst parts of Fortnite!
Let me take a good look at it.
Yeah, it's just like Fortnite's, where it's like there's a free version and a paid version that gets you more loot. Alright, time to build the moon.
Yay!
I'm building up the
Hold on.
moon, you idiot!
Hold on a second.
I'm building the moon, you idiot!
Because you are a PlayStation Plus subscriber, you get exclusive skin. Bitch, I'm not a PlayStation Plus member.
Bitch, the fuck?
I am.
Bitch, what?
Okay, welcome to the
Oh god.
Here.
Oh, that hurt. That really hurt.
Get the battle pass for just essentially $9.
Oh god, that really did hurt.
25 minutes.
Okay? Are you okay, son?
Oh, it's playing the Katamari theme! Oh man, I love that trope when the final level of the game plays the main theme.
Oh, dude, I fucking love it. I love it.
This experience for me.
I'm sorry. No,
No,
but
you're okay.
I love the main theme. Dude,
It's
if
so
you want
good.
a fucking boppin' theme, go listen to the goddamn second
Katamari
class.
on the swing.
Yeah, Katamari on the
Katamari.
swing. It's so amazing. I love it. I love
And then it's the sunshine.
Oh, I know why I want to play X8, because I associate Katamari with it. So my first time ever playing Katamari, my second oldest brother, he got a PS2, and he was like my only exposure to a PS2 as a kid. And then one day when we were hanging out, I think I spent the night at his place back when that was like a big deal, because I was like super little, because my brother is like 20 years older than me. He was like, hey, I'll take you to Figuritos, which is like Northern California Blockbuster, and like, hey, I'll rent a game that you want to play. And I didn't have internet, so like that's how I got a lot of exposure to new games back then. Is going to like video rental stores and seeing what games are on the shelves, because I never really bought any games. And so I go to the store and I'm like, oh, there's a Mega Man X8, and I made him rent it for me. And it was the coolest thing as a kid.
Zula, bitch! Zula, bitch!
Yeah,
Oh,
Zula.
yeah.
That was nice.
It's kind of sad that was the last X game we got.
For now.
Hopefully we get more, but you know, I'm fine with waiting longer.
I feel like we might, because we're now getting to a point like it's.
What have we got to get?
Mega Man is kind of getting like, hey, you know, we love Mega Man, guys. Hello.
And considering that like official soundtrack thing for the X games, like it had an empty slot after 8, saying that X's adventure isn't over yet.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I think that they're toying with the idea. I'm not sure if it's actually in the planning stage or anything like that, but I think that they might be like testing the waters. Like, hey, Mega Man 11 did pretty well. What if we did X9?
Well, that's why the X collections exist, to see like do people love X, and fucking people do.
Yeah, considering
X as a concept is like can be a lot more interesting than classics. So,
considering
yeah,
the X collection had an original soundtrack for the collection, like for that next challenge, I think that they definitely have the resources to do it. I think that they're just gauging whether or not it would be a loss. And recently, the sales numbers for Mega Man 11 came out. And yeah, Mega Man 11 was considered a financial success, at least here in America.
What about Corrupted?
What about?
Oh no.
What?
Corrupted?
Mega Man X Corrupted?
Oh, I thought you said what about Mega? Or I thought you said what about karate? I'm like, you take karate?
Do you remember that?
Same here.
Remember when X8?
Mega Man X Corrupted. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember
dude,
when
I hope
it's open world.
At this point, we're probably gonna get X9 before Corrupted comes out.
Dude,
At this rate, yeah.
but remember when X8?
But what if
fucking...
what if Corrupted becomes X9?
No, I doubt it. See, here's my thing about the X series versus the classic series. Like, a lot of people are like, oh man, yeah, I'd love for X9 to take up the classic Super Nintendo style, like Mega Man 9 did with the NES style. And my
I don't want that.
My response is no, first off. And second off, the reason it works so well with Classic is because Classic doesn't really have much of a story to tell. It's just like same thing every game. The X series is a bit different, though. Like, yeah, the chronology does get a bit messy after X6, X8 was definitely trying to tell a story, and X8 also ended on a cliffhanger. So
Yeah, it's not the only Mega Man series that ended on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
well, yeah, but we're not talking about that right now.
But what about Mega Man?
Shut up. But
Shut up.
Mega Man X8 ended on a cliffhanger, like with the fate of Axel. And
Yeah, because Axel got nutted on.
Axel got nutted on, and he had like a little bit of like Lumine sperm in his head.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
That is like actually fucking
like,
what happened.
yeah, a lot of people are like, oh no, that's just leading up to Axel getting the white armor that you get if you 100% Axel. I'm like, are you
No.
sure that they would make a cutscene like that just for a new armor upgrade?
Yeah, no, like that's
Like, I think that it might have been like, hey, what if we
White
make...
Axel is basically just Black Zero.
Yeah, and Ultimate... What'd you laugh? That's
What?
fact! That's
What?
fact!
Oh!
This
like
is getting racy!
No, I was like, wait, huh? And then like, I'm like, oh, the fucking upgrade, like the code.
Shit,
I thought you were actually just being like Batman. I'm like, dude, no, it's not okay. And then I realized what you're actually talking about. Sorry,
That's
but
okay.
I'm out of
That's
it.
okay, you didn't know.
I'm still waking up after 4 hours of being awake.
It's okay, I understand. It is pretty funny.
I just like half listening. I'm like, huh?
Wait, Black, White? Are we being racist?
I mean, to be
I
fair,
don't know.
that is today's political climate right now.
Yeah.
But anyway,
This is
like,
the
yeah,
father, kick down.
I don't think we'll be seeing a Legends 3 anytime soon for a couple reasons. A, I'm not sure if the team behind Mega Man 11 can really handle a 3D RPG, if that makes sense. Well, I mean, I'm sure they could, but that doesn't... I wouldn't immediately put them in the running for it just because they did a Mega Man game. Meanwhile, I think that they could do X9 because, X is pretty similar to Classic.
Yeah,
X
it
is
like
just a more mature take.
11 did pretty well, so I think an X9.
As a financially, yes, it did well.
Yeah, I mean, like,
And
it showed there's a gauge in.
There's never a dull moment on Trav streams.
There's still an interest in Mega Man. Yeah, and I think Capcom is kind of understanding that.
However,
I think Capcom's kind of getting in the hang of like coming back. They haven't made a comeback. I'll say that now. I think Devil May Cry 5 is an amazing game. I think Resident Evil 2 did pretty like from what I heard did really well. It is really good.
I think they're ready for a comeback.
They're ready, but they're not ready just yet.
Here's my 2
We'll
cents.
see.
They've proven that they can make good games off of these neglected franchises still, but can they keep doing it? If they make another Mega Man game and another Resident Evil and another Devil May Cry that are good, then I'll be like, yeah, they're back.
Here's
what happened
what
with
they need to
Resident Evil 4 to Resident Evil 5 and 6. Because, yeah, that could happen again.
Here's the thing that I'm worried about with Mega Man specifically. One of the reasons Mega Man was dying in the first place, other than Kenji Inafune leaving, is the genre was just so oversaturated. There were so many Mega Man games coming out, like, one after another.
Yearly. Basically yearly.
Multiple a year. The same year that we got Mega Man 04, I think we got like 3 other Mega Man games in the same year. It was like the fucking Marvel Cinematic Universe with how often they were releasing movies or games.
Mega Man Cinematic Universe.
Please don't tease me like this. But like it was just there was too many of them, and unlike movies where you could just go and watch them for 3 hours and then be done, with games are a commitment if you want to be.
Yeah, I think you had for Mega Man 04, you probably would have had Battle Network there.
Yeah, I think Battle Network 5 released the same year. I want to say X8
That'd be
released close to it. I'm not sure if it was the same year.
2004, I believe, was X8. So
yeah. But regardless, a lot of Mega Man games were coming out, some in the same year. And that's kind of, like, a lot of, like, they weren't selling well as a result. And that's kind of what I'm afraid of Capcom will do again. They'll be like, hey, Mega Man's selling really well, let's make a bunch of Mega Man games, and then release a bunch of them really close to each other and just ruin it. Because when you have, it's not like the games are bad, but when you have so many releasing in 1 year, each costing presumably up to a minimum of $30, that's going to drain people's wallets, and people are going to be like, well, I'm only going to buy the one that, that I want. And then that ends up hurting sales in general. Because, like, if they do, like, maybe one Mega Man game a year, and they do, like, maybe a different genre, or different universe, sorry. Like, hey, maybe an X game, maybe a Legends game, maybe a brand new Mega Man series. Like, one a year, that could work. But if they're doing, like, oh yeah, this year we're gonna have fucking Battle Network X and Classic all having a new game, like, no, I'm probably, if I have to only buy one, I'm gonna get X, and I'm probably not gonna get the other ones.
Are you gonna buy my game?
What's your game?
If Cap...
Exactly.
Oh, whoa, okay, I'm sold. If Capcom wants to make the comeback that they want and that everyone wants, there's a few things they need to do. They need
to make video games.
That too. They honest to God need to get rid of the okay. Street Fighter V is being really bad with this. And even Devil May Cry 5, for some fucking reason, for a single-player game, has this. Microtransactions need to fucking go away. I don't know why Devil May Cry 5 especially has it.
I am on the side of paid games should not have microtransactions.
No, I don't like it. I don't like when they have
free-to-play games. Fine, because
free-to-play games they need to make money somehow, aside from just people playing the game. That's completely fine.
Yeah.
Free-to-play games are fine if they have that stuff.
Okay.
And especially if you know what you're getting, and I hear like Warframe does a really good job with that.
Okay, there's that. Now, what about another thing?
Okay.
They, honest to God, they have almost most of the bases handled. They have their action game. They have Resident Evil. They had Devil May Cry 5. They had Devil May Cry come back. They had Resident Evil come back. They had fucking
stop hitting my balls.
They had Mega Man come back.
They had a big Monster Hunter leap.
Yeah, another Monster Hunter, and that was a big hit.
Not just that. It was a big leap because they weren't reusing assets. They actually had to basically make it from the ground up.
Huh.
So.
Shout out to Monster.
But they, honest to God, if they will be perfect. If they just, make Capcom fighting games good again.
There you go. I think okay. So here's my thing.
Let me clarify
give
this.
Capcom the JoJo license again.
Let me clarify this. I believe Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Street Fighter V as video games are perfectly playable and they are fine. I think they do the job well. The problem is how they're handled in some aspects are not very good.
I agree there.
Because Street Fighter V, its progression system with how you get costumes and even characters,
let me in,
are fucking terrible. I fucking hate them. Like I don't like it at all. But I think because the thing is the game plays fine, but it just suffers.
Yeah.
From other things.
It also suffers in comparison to other fighting games as well.
Fighters, I'm looking at you. Fighters fucking nailed it on really
Fighters,
well.
Blaze Blue, Mortal Kombat, so many other
what's
games.
One of my favorite
because especially since Street Fighter V.
What are we talking about?
Capcom Fighters.
Oh.
Especially since the fact that Street Fighter V released fucking abysmally. Its roster was super small, especially compared to 4's.
Hold on, I want to get something off my chest before I forget about it. I have a personal vendetta against Street Fighter V. So when Street Fighter V, the arcade edition, came out on PC, they're like, yeah, anyone who bought the game, the original game, gets upgraded to arcade edition for free. And I'm like, oh sweet, I don't have any of the DLC characters. I'd love to get that free upgrade, because they're like, yeah, you'll get all the DLC characters from past 1 and 2 for free. And I'm like, oh fuck yeah.
Boy.
But then they're like, no, you're not eligible for the upgrade because you got Street Fighter V when it was on sale. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why should that matter?
Oh bullshit.
Like, that's fuck off. Yeah, I haven't played the game since, and I still kind of resent the game.
I
completely
understand.
Not to mention they keep trying to make Street Fighter a lot more casual friendly too.
I don't.
The thing is,
that.
it's still.
Not that
I don't
that's
mind that. That's
entirely
not a terrible
bad
thing, and I think that's honestly a good thing. And there's ways to actually go about it while still keeping like a really competitive scene. Dragon Ball FighterZ is very simple, but still manages to like keep a strong, like.
Well, I'm not saying that the skill floor is hard to get past. It's the skill ceiling not being as high, kind of thing as well. They're lowering the skill ceiling, not instead of lowering. Like they lower the skill floor, but they also lower the skill ceiling more so.
I think that the gameplay in 5 is solid. It's just
it is solid.
It kind of like Infinite. There's not a lot of there's not a lot to do other than fighting, you know.
The thing,
I think honest opinion, in terms of fighting game mechanics, like ignoring the roster, ignoring everything, I think Marvel Infinite might be my favorite fighting game. I fucking loved it.
Okay, I'll clarify this. I think Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is an extremely like fun fighting game. I think it's fuck. It's hard for me to actually say it would be my favorite. The thing that holds it back is the fact that it had pretty bad PR. It had a very abysmal fucking roster.
Yeah.
Because there's no X-Men, especially.
Yeah.
And then going off PR, fucking one person was like, well, what about the X-Men characters? And the fucking PR dude was like, well, I mean, why would you want the X-Men characters? I mean, think about Magneto. What's special about Magneto? He can fly? Well, he can fly as Iron Man.
Yeah. He has an 8-way dash. Well, guess what? Nova has that.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel has that. I'm like, that's not the fucking point, dude.
Well, at that point, like taking that logic, stop hitting me. Taking that logic.
Please stop hitting me.
Why would I play Marvel vs. Capcom? I mean, Street Fighter's a fighting game. Like the logic just doesn't work.
It was really bad PR, and it really sucks because of that. And like, especially also the game looks like fucking heinous. Because Marvel vs. Capcom 3,
some characters clearly got way more attention than others.
Oh yeah, because Dante looks
mostly
like
the Marvel
garbage.
Disney characters.
Oddly enough, the Mega Man characters all look fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, the X characters look good. Arthur looks fine.
As I said, mostly.
Yeah, if they have a more cartoony-ish style, they look fine, most likely.
There was also a thing with their deal with Marvel, that they're like, yeah, we can't have Marvel characters getting beaten up in the trailers.
That was also stupid.
Yeah, sounds a lot like, what was that? Mortal Kombat.
Wasn't that the whole Universal way again? And yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, just Mortal Kombat versus DC. Remember that?
And they couldn't get hurt on the trailer? I'm like,
we don't like talking about that game.
It was rated.
Mortal Kombat versus DC.
Okay.
Honest question, I didn't hear anything about it.
Okay, so I don't like talking about the game because it has a very infamous fatality, and like, we might get terms of service on this.
Oh Jesus!
Like
really?
involved in this, but I'll try and keep it short to the point. There's a fatality where Kano grabs the opponent and throws him up into the air, and then they fall down, and that is his fate. And that is the fatality.
Like that's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to break off from the controversial topics right now. I'm having a lot of fun just rolling up cities right now.
You that is how big you get. That is like the best part about the game is that you start off super small and you're like, wow, this is pretty cool, and you're rolling up the entire world.
This is fun. Let's keep doing this more. Let's stop the controversial
Don't we go even further in later games?
Isn't there one where
you can pick up the king
versus and stars and shit?
I believe, but you in the second game you can pick up the king because you get that big. He's massive. But
asshole.
But I just want Capcom fighting games to be like just a really good one.
I want the fucking Marvel 3 team to come back because 3 was so good.
I think Marvel 3 had a really good like art style because it has that comic book style.
So if we can mix the charm of 3 with the gameplay of Infinite, that would be perfect.
Yeah.
And that. Thank you for wrapping up my TED Talks.
This has been Trav Guy TV.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but
Well, we're experiencing some high velocity wind, and oh my god, what is it?
but it,
Let me in!
I think Infinite's fun. Street Fighter V is fun, but they need to get rid of these like really bad practices.
I mean, isn't some of the input lag for Street Fighter V, at least it was, pretty bad?
I believe I hear the netcode was bad. That's probably
because
believable.
I remember Skullgirls making fun of it in a way.
I love Skullgirls.
Dude, Skullgirls is a solid
such a
fighting
good
game.
What's a fighting game?
Switch.
I don't know. Yeah, it is coming to Switch, and I'm like really excited for that. I'm probably not gonna
See,
get it.
the tough thing is like I live with family, and not to sound like I'm throwing them under the bus, but if any of them saw me playing Skullgirls, they'd sit me down for an intervention. So I kind of have to be careful with when I play it.
Oh.
yeah,
They're fine with shit like Resident Evil and like Doom, but no, Skullgirls, girls with titties, nah.
I read it for the articles, Mom.
I read it for the articles.
Yeah, damn it, check out this amazing backstory. I mean, it's actually pretty good.
Just
like,
imagine being a normal person watching
Trav.
an enormous ball take up the whole city.
But Trav, you can play as literally every instrument personified.
Yeah, it's true. Shout out to Big Band.
Shoutouts to Big Band.
I'll say this. What
Shoutouts to Big Band, and it's JoJo reference, by the way.
if possible, if you had to name, if you had to like say what like the perfect Capcom fighter would be, what would you want?
Smash Brothers.
Motherfucker.
No, I think really just take every Marvel character, give it a Marvel versus character, give it the charm of 3 and the gameplay of Infinite, and there you go.
Honestly,
that's my perfect fighter.
If Marvel had any like hand in like kind of messing up how stuff, yeah, honestly, I would say like just a pure Capcom fighter, because there's some characters that even in the Capcom side that I've clamored for Marvel versus Capcom. They did not fucking put them in.
That's
like a lot of the Darkstalker characters.
Darkstalker characters. I want Asura from Asura's Wrath, and not many people fucking like some people would actually agree with that. Yeah, and that's that's the worst thing, because that game is fucking amazing. I love Asura's Wrath.
It's literally just Platinum Games before Platinum Games. It's like it plays like Naruto. I'll say that.
Oh, okay, I'm done.
It's CyberConnect 2, that's why.
That's it, I'm getting my mallet.
No MVC2 stuff? Well, to be fair, I mean, if I'm being totally honest, I love the aesthetic of 2, but overall, like, not counting Infinite, because Infinite had no aesthetic, I'd say that Marvel 2 had probably my least favorite aesthetic to it. I still loved it. It's still fantastic. But it's like, I think that the best thing it has going for it is the fucking menu theme and menu. Because the announcer in 2 is great. Okay, you know what? No, I'd keep the announcer from 2, because I love the announcer from 2.
Hot take. I think Marvel 1 was better than 2.
Yeah, I agree in terms of aesthetic. I fucking love the "Let's go crazy" bit of it.
I love the music more.
Yeah, the music, dude. The theme. Okay, that's one thing that I hated about 2 as a kid. They took out all the character themes. It's just level themes now, just generic jazz.
Do you remember Do you remember the ending song for Marvel 1?
Probably. I'd have to look it up, but I know.
Go listen to the credits theme, because holy fuck, dude.
But like every character had themes that were later reused in 3. Thank God. I thought the announcer in 2 was solid. I think that the music in 2 is good, but I prefer the character themes from 1 and 3. But yeah, I mean, 2 is good. I love the roster. It's fucking gigantic. Well,
yeah, And also the fact that there's 2 Wolverines, but yeah.
Yeah, you got fucking Bone Claw Wolverine and normal, or Adamantium Claw.
I do like that though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You've got old Wolverine and new Wolverine.
Because I do, it's just, oh man, like when I'm
stuck on a rainbow.
I would love to actually like play Marvel 1 again.
Oh, okay.
But Origins fucking died.
Origins?
You know the port of 1 and Street Fighter X with Crossplay. What the fuck am I talking about again?
Don't do drugs.
We were talking Marvel versus Capcom.
Something called Origins.
Yeah, it's a port. It's essentially like Marvel versus Capcom 1, and I believe Street Fighter versus X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Oh, a collection.
Yeah, the collection.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that collection existed actually. What is it on?
Now you do.
It got taken down.
Oh damn.
That's it happens.
Unfortunately, but like, it was such a solid thing because like I wanted to get it and like because I love NPC 1 like a lot, and like you know how you can't understand how sad I was when I realized what was it? It was a sub night for John. You did it, yeah. That John was doing.
Nice job.
He had Fightcade and he was playing Marvel 1, and I couldn't fucking join because I believe either 1 I was working. Also, Fightcade doesn't want to fucking cooperate with me.
I got his face.
You guys faced?
Dude, hot.
Turn up the bass.
When I realized the moon into the sky.
I'm pissing on the moon.
I pissed on the moon! Oh gosh!
How do you like that, Obama?
That scared me. That actually spooked me.
I'm sorry.
Oh god. Oh god. The Toe Jam and Earl Twitter.
What?
Oh my gosh! Did you see that?
Toe Jam and Earl Twitter. We are open to Rule 34. Send us your best.
They also said something like, "Hey, you guys get along really well. I want you guys to go drink bee semen together."
What the heck?
Toe Jam and Earl are having a bra moment.
Bro, beat the game. I beat the game.
Yeah, you did.
I've never beaten Katamari, so this was fun.
Hey, dude, that's good.
Did you enjoy the game?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Now when are they gonna port the sequels?
Honestly, like
When
I'm waiting
is
for
this
this.
ending?
I'm waiting for them to actually port or a remaster or remake rather. Remake.
Trav, dance with the music.
No, it's not TMI. Shut up, Les.
If We Love Katamari got remade, I
What is this ending?
Oh no, it's a perfect celebration. I love it. I love that. Like,
Freaking moon.
I love that the king is looming over with red eyes, and it's like, what the fuck?
I just got that. Yeah.
Is that a moon full of macaroni?
Yeah.
Oh man, macaroni sounds good.
Skyscrapers and people and other organisms.
Oh man. Oh man, you know how I'm
Oh,
feeling
I
right
love
now?
this song, dude. You gotta you should just like take some time to listen to it. Also,
Turn up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Total items collected: 1,123 categories. Oh my gosh, this music.
it's so good, right? Like, you know what sucks? They had a vinyl soundtrack for this, sold out.
Why do people want vinyl?
Collector's sake.
Collector's sake, and also that some people like vinyls just have like a certain like charm to it that it's like buying CDs still, or cassette tapes even.
Wait, am I moving? Oh, I'm moving.
Yeah, you're actually collecting the world.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't expect this.
Colonel. There's a giant ball coming right for me.
It's
All right, go get America. Go get America.
I can't. It's too big.
Yeah, you have to collect the other countries first. I do really like that though. I really
This is
like
cute.
that.
This is really cute.
Yeah, it's really adorable, and like you're just collecting all the places. Like when because when I was doing this for the reroll,
Attack the French. They deserve it.
well, when I was doing this for the reroll stream, you should have heard Noel fucking scream because he was like wondering what the fuck is going on because I'm rolling up like Canada and like Australia, and, like Zimbabwe and all
This
that.
music is fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's so good.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru.
Do you have the
Keep
whole song
going.
memorized?
Keep going.
No.
No.
Nope.
You gotta
I'd
keep
be
going
really
now.
impressed if you did.
Fucking Antarctica, man.
I know
what are
Van
you doing?
Halen elements.
So there's one squad left. I feel close to winning. Sorry, I'm playing Apex right now.
Trav, are you just like slow
Are
walking?
you gonna get that? You gonna
This is
get
the
that
fastest I
epic
can go.
victory royale?
Dude, I might. I've had a total of 6-ish wins.
The best I've done in Apex was second place.
I've won a few times. It feels really good. I have like 5 kills right now.
You know what they say, Trav? Second place is just the first loser.
You know what they say? All toast is
All toast is toast.
I expect royalties. Nintendo.
How's that Nintendo?
Nintendo.
Nintendo?
Nintendo. No.
Nintendo? Eggs.
Not you, Trev. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, shout out to
have fun.
eggs.
Dude, shout out
Dude,
to
this music is lit.
dude. It's so good.
Yo,
It
shout out to
actually
Mark.
kind of. It actually
Dude, shout out to
in a
Simple
way.
Clips.
Dude,
Like,
shout
if
out
I-
to
if I-
Simple Clips.
Like, dude, if I was like, okay, no, I am a little bitch. I was gonna say if I was such a little bitch, I like this song makes me cry. Like it puts a tear in my eye.
Stop fucking crying.
Stop it. I'm sorry. Wait.
Stop it!
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna make the sound sound so much better. He's rolling up your dick.
Fuck.
He's looking at you.
Katamari has legendary songs.
Just
Right?
look up the Katamari credits music for the people in the chat that can't hear it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, honestly, like just look up the entire soundtrack. The entire
Like,
like
scrotum.
Are
Yeah.
you a scrotum?
The boys, he captured the United States.
Linky, I see you have scrotums on the mind.
Stop talking about scrotums.
So I'm okay. So yeah, this.
Oh,
is
he picked up
Tuesday.
Australia.
So that means next Tuesday we'll be having a sub night, and I really want to do more of Smash, but I don't know if my subs are full or bored of Smash.
May as well
Because
change it
I
up.
enjoy Smash Brothers because it's short. Anyone can jump into it. It's just
not
nice and
most
fun.
people have it too.
Let's play
Yeah.
TF2.
TF2 would be fun.
I was gonna say maybe Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Or better yet, why don't we play Dr. Mario?
Look at that fucking dad,
Dr. Mario.
Finn.
Oh yeah, since you rolled up a lot, the entire family's there.
That was fun.
Dude,
Mario
look
Kart
at the
could
chin
work.
of that dude.
Mario Kart is one that crossed my mind.
I don't own Mario Kart.
But I mean, Smash Brothers is more like open. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it to a vote. Oh, I'd love to do Mario Tennis Aces online. Though not too many people have that.
Yeah.
Whoa, what other masks are there? I didn't know this was a thing. Oh, that's creepy.
President intensifies.
Alright, well, I think that's gonna wrap up this stream. We're almost at 4 hours, so that works out really well. So,
Yeah, just
cool.
under 10 minutes.
Thank you everyone who stuck around. Sorry that I put off the stream for a long time. But,
Dare you.
shut up. But let's see. We'll be back on Thursday for Paper Mario, maybe. I'm thinking about maybe not streaming on Thursday because I really want to get working on this video, so I might take a day off.
It's up to you.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll see
You are the champion, baby. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll see you guys on either Thursday or Sunday for Warframe, whatever comes first.